This is going to be a good one. Welcome back to What the Duck Auto. I'm Trey. And today, as you can hear by that horrible door ding, we're working on a BMW, or as the Germans say, BMW. It's a 07 525. Customer brought it in for an oil change. And one of our oil change lube tech guys did an oil change on it. It left, and that was on the 8th. Today's the 11th, so 3 days ago. Customer brings it in, says the car's acting funny, and sometimes the air boxes don't get clipped in right, and some cars are finicky and picky. It's completely on us, as in this case. But I got to figure out what's wrong with the vehicle, and so customer brings it back in and says that the car is running weird, and it definitely was. It had a cylinder 4 misfire. Two things, actually, with this car. You'll see when we get underneath the hood. But went ahead and these are BMW codes. I have a little Bosch Max scanner that I scanned originally. It had a cylinder 4 misfire. This came up as a camshaft position solenoid code, and I'm not sure what... That's probably the shutter for the flap inside the grille for cold weather. That's not going to cause any kind of drivability issues right there. But this is the BMW code 2 Alpha 82 Vanos inlet. Vanos is their VVT solenoids. They're oil-controlled solenoids, and like most vehicles, they're picky with oil quality. And what I mean by that is if you prolong your oil changes, they'll get gummed up with carbon that is come off the inside of the engine, and that can cause drivability issues. And you mainly see them in Chevrolets. Huge. I mean, it basically you start with an oil change. If that doesn't take the code away, then you replace the solenoid. But in this instance, we've already changed the oil, but it didn't have this code to begin with. And so I have been sent to figure out why the code is there. Vanos inlet. We can hit this code into direct hit or Identifix, whatever you call it, or we could just go right here. And, direct hit or this diagnostic system is going to tell... Oh, let me turn that on. It's going to tell us to replace the variable valve timing control solenoid or the oil filter housing cover. 757 confirmed fixes on the solenoid and 280 confirmed fixes. Now, you can use this as a basis of what to check, but it's never a great idea to just go, let's replace these variable valve timing control solenoids, and I'll show you why. 1 second. So, whenever I got the vehicle and I looked at it, half of the oil filter cap was missing, and this being a vacuum-based engine, this cured the cylinder 4 misfire. Cylinder 4 being right here, but that cured the cylinder 4 misfire, but the other code still came back, and here are our two VVT solenoids. Doesn't appear to be leaking. They look fine, other than a little bit of rust. This is a rust belt car. So then I pull the oil cap, and we can see it's got a new filter. I've got another filter to replace this one with. Inside here is a valve that gets pressed by what's missing in there. One of the oil changers put this back on without that. Now that probably went with the oil filter. That is what's causing our VVT code. It's not centralizing the oil pressure to go to the solenoids, causing drivability issues, hiccuping and not accelerating as it should because the engine's not able to adjust the timing as it should. Something so simple like this can cause such a huge drivability issue. And this is, some of the things you should check. If we just had an oil change done on the vehicle, we should check what we've touched first. Placed the oil cap, and that fixed the vacuum leak. And now we're going to be ordering the customer a oil filter housing. Granted, I don't know if our oil changer did get this or if we're just bad luck and it decided to hiccup after we did the oil change, but this is going to be our fix today and not the solenoids. Quick diagnostic for you if you're working on a 3-liter straight 6 BMW 06 era. I'm not hugely versed in these. I don't really know the terminology for the engines like I would a Volkswagen. I'm more than certain that that's going to be our issue, fixing that VVT solenoid oil pressure. And like I said, I do have a new filter to replace the O-ring. I'm not going to reuse that. But if y'all go ahead and hit that subscribe button, that'd be the world to me. I'm almost at 2K, which is like so crazy because it took me forever to get to 1,000. I really appreciate all y'all. Thank you for watching, and I hope y'all enjoyed today's episode of What the Duck Auto. I'm Trey. Bye.